that still presents multiples. A multiple is nothing but a product of two whole numbers. For example, 3 times 4 is equal to 12, and we say 12 is a multiple of 3 and 4. We could also say the multiples of a number are the numbers that you see on its multiplication table. For example, the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on. And there's no end to this list of multiples of 3, or for that matter, any number. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. And as we see over here, 12 is a number that's multiple of both 3 and 4. That's exactly what this statement out here says. And that actually brings us to the definition of something called the least common multiple, or the LCM. If I were to go ahead and extend this list of multiples of 3, there's no end to that list, so I could go on and on. Let's say the next number is 21 after 18. 3 times 7 is 21. And we have a 24 there, and then we have a 27 and 30 and 33 and 36 and so on. Similarly, for 4, after 24 we could go on for a few more numbers, maybe 28 and 32 and 36 and so on. And the point I want to drive home is the fact that 12 isn't the only common multiple between 3 and 4. We have 12, and then we have 24 that would appear on both lists, and then we have 36 and so on. So starting with 12, the common multiples literally repeat after every 12. So we have the next one at 24, the next one at 36. I'm sure you can guess the next one should be 48, which is 12 more than 36, and so on. So we could say 12, 24, 36, and so on are the common multiples of 3 and 4. But then when we talk about the least common multiple, or the smallest of them all, it's going to be 12. Let's try and find the LCM of 10, 12, and let's say 15. You have different methods to find the LCM of numbers. Let's talk about listing out all the multiples. But we are not going to do that for all the numbers. We are only going to do that for the largest number. So the multiples of 15 are 15. After you write down every multiple of the largest number, check if the other two numbers go into 15, or the number that you have written down. 10 and 12, neither of them would go into 15. Therefore, we move over to the next multiple of 15, which is 30. Well, 10 goes into 30, so it's a common multiple. 30 is a common multiple between 10 and 15, but 12 doesn't go to 30. So we need to move on. The next multiple of 15 is 45. And again, 10 or 12, neither of them would go into 45. And then we come to the number 60. 60 is a multiple of 15. 15 times 4 is 60. 60 is a multiple of 10. 10 times 6 is 60. And 60 is also a multiple of 12. 12 times 5 is 60. Therefore, we say the LCM, or the least common multiple, of 10, 12, and 15 is 60. How about another one? Let's try and find the LCM of 3, 4, and 8. The LCM of 4 and 8 is 8, because 8 is a multiple of itself, and 8 of course is a multiple of 4, and it's the smallest number, or the least number, that's a multiple of 4 and 8 both. But 3 doesn't go into 8, so the LCM of all three of these numbers is not 8. Let's start with the largest number, as we did on the other one. The multiples of 8 are 8. That isn't a common multiple between all three, so the next one is 16. 3 doesn't go into 16. We should move on. 24. 3 times 8 is 24. So 24 is a multiple of 3, 4 and 8, and it's the smallest such number. Therefore, the LCM of 3, 4 and 8 is 24.